final stretch for my very long book haul. This one I've got all the paperbacks that I've picked up. So first, Star Trek The Next Generation was the Star Trek show that I grew up on. It premiered, I believe, when I was in junior high. I think it was 87, I believe. And I love that show. It's my favorite show of all time, Star Trek The Next Generation. I do love the original series. It is very good for all of the TOS lovers out there, but Next Gen has my heart. I have always missed Star Trek. I do rewatch them from time to time. I pull up Netflix and play a few episodes of Star Trek now and then. However, I do miss having some more original stories in Next Gen because I love the show so much. So I decided I was going to start collecting the book series. And I do have the first two. Oh, they're on the shelf above. You can't see. This is my fantasy self. My science fiction shelves are up there. But yeah, I have book 1 and book 2 up there. And then I found books 3 through 9 at the Half Price bookstore. Yeah, I'm so pleased. I've got up to 9 so far. So this one is The Children of Hamelin by Carmen Carter. And then Survivors by Jean Laura. Strike Zone by Peter David. Power Hungry by Howard Weinstein. Masks by John Vornholt. The Captain's Honor by David and Daniel Dvorkin. A Call to Darkness by Michael Jan Friedman. Now, when I go back to Half Price Books the next time, because we don't have bookstores here where I live, but I do travel. I try to go every month to Kansas City to visit friends that I have there, and I always visit the bookstores while I'm there. So the next time I go, I'm going to see about getting the rest of these books. I only paid $2 a piece for these, and there's not one crease in any of them. They're all in really, really good condition. So I was super pleased with this purchase. Okay, and then, like I said in an earlier portion of this long book haul series that I have going here, I've really gotten into old paperbacks lately. Several of the booktubers I watch are into the old paperbacks, especially Scott Danielson. For whatever reason, he really triggers my interest in old paperbacks, and so I always think of him when I'm shopping for my paperbacks. So yeah, I found a whole bunch of really good ones that I'm pleased with. Now this one I actually have never heard of. It's called More Things in Heaven by John Brunner. Look at the cover, right? You know what this cover reminds me of? In Star Trek The Next Generation, in the first season, or the episode rather, where Tasha dies, there's like this inky tar monster on this planet, and when he rises up, he takes this particular humanoid shape, and he kind of resembles this little monster or alien on the front of this book. So I really was pleased with that. I think this one sounds like it's a good time. Look at the back here. You can see the little alien monster guy. Okay, and then one of the books I talked about recently was called, Ocean on Top by Hal Clement. I had not read anything by that author. I actually wasn't really even aware of that author. And even though I wasn't impressed with the plot of that book or the ending of that book, the imagination that went into that book was phenomenal. And the reason to read that book is for the wonderful, fantastic science that this author has created in that book. It was so, so good. And it's very short. It's like 140 pages. So you can read that in one sitting. And while I was in Half Price Books, I found another book by him called Close to Critical. So I picked this up. I had to have it. I'm going to pick up everything by this author that I see. So yeah, this will be one that I'll be reading very, very soon. Because see, it's another really thin one. Yeah, really looking forward to that. And then I couldn't believe my luck. I found Whispering Star by Frank Herbert, who was the author of Dune, of course. Picked that up. And all of these were really cheap. They were like $3 or $4. I think a couple of them were $5 because they were like in pristine condition, but I certainly didn't mind paying for them. The next one is Robert A. Heinlein, which, again, I was very pleased to find this. Orphans of the Sky. I don't like this cover so much, but it's fine. And then a matching cover, also Robert A. Heinlein, Double Star. Very pleased with those. And then a third by Robert A. Heinlein with a much better cover, this one, The Menace from Earth. Like this cover too. Really like it. And then I found 2 novels by Roger Zelazny. This was like the best book haul ever. I found this copy of This Immortal. Now, I already have 2 copies of this, and I've read it a couple of times. However, I don't really like the 2 copies I have. Well, I take that back. I like one of them, but this one is way better, and I had to have it. So I have three old paperback copies of this book. But this is my favorite one right here. It's really, really cool. I really like it. And then the other one by Roger Zelazny is The Dream Master. I have not read this one, so I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, again, really good cover. Love the cover. Okay, then the last 4 books to go, and then I'll be done with this gigantic never-ending book haul. I found this book in the half-price bookstore called The Castle in Transylvania by Jules Verne. I don't remember seeing this ever. So I had to have it. It says Back from the Dead, the original zombie story. So yeah, I really am looking forward to reading this. Again, it's not very long, so I'm absolutely looking forward to this one. Yeah. And it's pink. Okay. And then I found this really old edition of a book called The Works of Zola. So Emil Zola, I believe he's a French author. I don't remember. I've heard of him, but I don't remember that much about him. He had something to do with some new at the time movement in books, and I don't remember what it was. I'll have to look it up again. I probably should have done that, but I never prepare. So yeah, this is a collection of his works, and I did start reading this already. Really, really enjoying it so far. It's taking place in a theater. I thought, so far it's really, really good. And it's kind of funny. And so yeah, so I'm looking forward to finishing this. It's a new to me author. And then I found this wonderful copy of War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. I love this cover. Look how pretty this is. Look at all the nice colors on it and everything. I really like it. And it was only $4, and it was a brand new. It's not a used edition. So yeah, so I had to pick that up. And I don't actually know that I have a copy of War of the Worlds. I think I have it on Kindle, but I don't think I have it, because I don't, when it's these kind of authors, I tend to prefer getting bind-ups, you know, with a whole bunch of their short stories or novellas or books in one collection. I don't think I have anything by H.G. Wells. I might in my storage unit, and I just might not be remembering it, but I don't think so. So yeah, I was really pleased to find this. And finally, I got this wonderful old hardback edition of The Andromeda Strain by Michael Crichton. Yeah, I was so excited because the last time I was there, I found the old paperback that looks just like this. And I was really pleased with that. And this time I found the matching hardback for it. So yes, I'm so happy with this purchase. Yeah, I can't wait to read this. I didn't even look to see. Oh yeah, I did. I remember now. Yeah. You can see I don't know if you can see, it's got numbers down here. There's the spine. Yeah. So yeah, I'm super pleased. I'm super pleased with my purchases this time. Well, I'm always pleased, I think, when I go in there. So yeah, that finally ends the super long book haul. I think it's going to be 4 videos long. I'm trying to decide how I should post these. Like 1 a day? 2 a day? I don't know. Anyways, I'll figure it out, I guess.